Magnus is okay. With the Empower, you're able to deal with the Chen creeps. You've got that little bit of farm potential. Like, it's going to be hard regardless to try and out-farm an Alchemist, but...
Jay taking the long walk over here. Again, this is just what people do now. They have a blinding light pushback if they want to use it. Ugh, that was well advised, but they still are going to be able to likely find this kill onto DJ as Paul runs him down and gives him the punches. Brev's like, I helped, guys. I helped.
So that's another couple of minutes until he's going to have his boots of speed, and it just hinders the ability for him to create space for the rest of his heroes. So nicely done. Good vision.
Jabs almost gets caught there. Dream. Pushed up the high ground, but it's not going to happen. Ooh, blinding light pushback. That's on the Mud Golem. Dream is going to get ran down as Moon did decide to pop Exorcism, and chasing forward for Paulison too. Do not want to mess with that man. Very, very tough. And I still would say that there's parts of like the Sand King pick that is better than an Earthshaker for like the aim and like getting on top of somebody. But I think part of it is just that as they kill off Ice Ice Ice, how much that Chen did early.
You've got the mechanism, you've got the Hand of God, you've got the save with the Tusk, and you've got this Dragon Knight that's going to be wanting to stand on the front lines with a Hood of Defiance. So you could just see with the style of build that he's going, I think he's got a Blink Dagger queued up, that he wants to come into the fight second and then take a big aggressive stance at that point.
4 heroes bottom. They do find the kill onto the DK. And after that, they should be able to get the tier 1 power as well. That does signify that Sand King is probably all alone. Dust gets popped. Silence come out afterwards. Snowball for good measure, and they get the kill. So he's done. I mean, getting an early BKB does create some problems if you start throwing in the later stages, and then you have a low duration BKB or something. We'll have to see. But right now, the smoke up, the movement over. They're looking for an opening. They have wall back off cooldown in 2-1. Been in, finding 23 Savage. Burrow Strike is there. They already purge off the Ion Shell. Not nearly enough damage. Stun comes out. 23 Savage going to kill off that Sand King. They have a Radiance of their own. It is only going to last for a second, and there is no follow-up.
Guess it's rough. They're going to be taking... Oh, well, I suppose they do have the RP still on this Magnus. It doesn't look like they're all too keen to contest, though.
Wall makes that tough, and the Exorcism is already out. Snowball coming in. Silence. Surge. Run away. Fine. Stun comes out afterwards on Ice Ice Ice. Trying to jump into the midst of all of them. The stun! No! The stun came out afterwards from the Chen creep. In Your Dream brought down very low on HP. They have been able to save themselves for the moment as Meracle just jumps in. They find another silence onto him, trying to kill him off in time on the back lines. In Your Dream goes down by virtue of 20 Savage. Meracle jumps back towards home, tries to live. Ice 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 landing. Not able to land a stun.
Ice Ice Ice, he's kind of the bait, just saying, well, come hit me. I'm pretty tanky.
I thought they were going to send that Darkseer illusion into hit, but it's going to get there too late, and they would be able to do it. Like, there was also a pipe completed for Ice Ice Ice, so yeah, even like any bits of damage that they thought they might have had is just not. It's not going to be there.
Trying to find this Elk. Here we go. Blink Dagger reveal.
Chance. Jump forward. Burrow Strike is there. All the damage that they could possibly try and salvo out, but it's not quite going to be there. Blink forward comes from 20 Savage. Oh, the Shadow Amulet. He still manages to get stunned because he was off to the side there. He will eventually go down, it looks like. Can drop the Will-O-Wisp if he wants Surge. Okay, he's a fast little man on a pony, but it is not enough to get him away. BKB has already been used. Vacuum Wall. Big jump in with the RP, but the damage is just not there. They don't have what they need. They bring down the Aegis. DJ does fall. Maybe there's a hope and a prayer and a chance. 23 Savage jumping forward, trying to take down Forev, but they can't quite stay on top of him. On the other side, Meracle living. Well, it looks like they get out, believe it or not. They managed to make it work, and they will lose this Alk illusion eventually, but it's just sort of been like a slow, steady demise that you would expect from an Alk lineup that's playing ahead.
Paulison, score.
Surge. Bulls immediately purges it. Glimmer Cape try and run away. Out of there. Blinding Light pushback. doing everything they can to try and keep this guy survivable. You were through, kind of missed, and now the follow-up stun onto Darkseer. He's got to run. And they missed the silence, oddly enough. Now Forev thinking about chasing him back again. They decide to go now onto Ice Ice Ice. Body blocks coming in from Forev. Where is the team? They've been chasing him for freaking ever here. What is going on? The silence is out again. Maybe a chase. The follow-up is there for the stun. Will-O-Wisp down. RP already used the follow-up stun coming from Jabs. Make sure that Darkseer doesn't get anything off. In Your Dream forced into the BKB. Get out of dodge. And a deep bottom. Take that one. Give it to In Your Dream, I guess, since Meracle's still a ways away. They have another smoke or anything. Maybe they Glimmer Cape In Your Dream as he goes in. I mean, they need to take down this ward. They absolutely have to. In the jump forward, Ice Ice Ice. Well, they're trying to D-ward. It's not going to be there in time. Vacuum wall up into the high ground. Ice 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 is up there alone. They weren't able to keep everybody else because the Centaur, but the snowball pulls them through down to the low ground. That's a nice save coming from DJ. Lift up onto the Sand King, who is in absolute no man's land. Burrow strike the other direction. Not going to keep him alive. So they take down Coddle and Sand King. That ward just paying such huge dividends. Because you see right now, Meracle, he's going for a battle fear. He's again waiting for the later stages and hoping to farm up.
If Fnatic are really observant, they'll be able to pick this out, make sure they're saving all their buybacks, because once they use all of their juice, they won't have anything left for the follow-up.
Drake. Chasing one, but Jabs not that concerned. And Ice Ice Ice, this blink dagger you were talking about earlier, has been so effective for them. Skewer away from the rest of this team. Jabs. Oh, save. The burrow. Never mind. It's not quite there in time. They vacuum back another one, and they are going to be able to pull in on 23 Savage. The wall is down. The snowball save was good, but was it good enough? They want to try and kill off this Tusk, it looks like, with the Alchemist illusion.
It's taking the rain tracks. Again, it just feels like everything needs to go so perfect for T1 if they're going to make a game of this, but just sit there on the front lines. He's got the cheese. No exorcism, but a still decent amount of damage coming through.
They're back again. They didn't quite time that one out perfectly. Ice 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 is eventually going to go down here, it looks like, as they are able to pull, pummel, try and kill, chase, snowball save. Yet again, Burrow strike onto 3. Is there enough for the follow-up? Meracle wants the kill. He will get that kill, but can he get out afterwards? Rooted. There's the Abyssal Blade pushed down. He's behind some trees over there. And just to walk out afterwards. In Your Dream, seeing if he can chase, seeing if he can get some extra damage back. Skewer underneath the tier 4 towers, along with the Pro Strike and that vacuum back. 23 Savage's ulti is wearing out. That was genius. He's enjoying it, as he will eventually drop. But as you mentioned, Aegis is there. Can they take him down a second time? Buyback coming from DK. They're going to try and kill him. Another round of that surge forward. Meracle under fire, but they don't have enough left in the tank, it looks like.
I mean, they're happy with that on Fnatic. They got the objective that they wanted. I suppose a buyback on Ice 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 wasn't completely ideal, but I feel like he was in a little bit too deep for his own good.
Drake found Moon. A lot of damage. That was a nice little crit there. Can they get Moon all the way taken down, though? Silence is there. Continue to chase. DJ jumps in. The Hex is out afterwards. He wasn't expecting that one. Snowball, and they finally end Meracle's mega kill streak. And with that, T1, I mean, they got the Chen, but the jump forward find now onto Forev. After the Ember died, they are continuing to go down one by one by one. T1 just do not have an answer.
Just the level of trust on this Fnatic lineup is insane. Moon, he was stuck down at about, what, 10, 20% life? He had his BKB available, he had his cheese available, but he knew that DJ was going to be able to back him up and didn't end up using the cheese at all.
Jump forward, another stun, this time onto the mag. He is shardsed in, the Sand King nowhere left to go. They buy back on Sand King, but this is another tier 3 tower taken, another set of racks. Man. And, you know, sometimes you just get alked. That's what goes on here. I think once this is all said and done, 23 Savage is getting close to 1,000 GPM.
This is their last chance. No exorcism. Everyone's back online. Joachim's sitting on the side. He wants to get a big exorcism. Is he sitting too close for the blink dagger?
Oh, he found him. Take that, DP. The RP afterwards, but the snowball, it's there for the save on the vulnerable hero as they get another skewer back. DJ will die, but he gladly gives up his life for his team as Moon, living through it all, had the cheese afterwards. Another jump in from Meracle. Does some pretty good damage there. They need another round of the chakra. Trying to find that kill. Silences out. He can't quite get the sleight of fist off. Such a frustrating game as the Hex is there. They take him down, skewer back inside the base. But is it really going to be enough? Do they have anything left in the tank here? Ice 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 is going to go down. A double kill for Meracle. Can they kill anybody else? They pull Moon in. They want to take him down. 23 Savage really doesn't care. He's walking back to their fountain. He's like, isn't Ernest supposed to be fountain diving somebody else over here?
He needs mangoes to use his ultimate.
He gets the TP. The BKB TP. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Or drop down. Scouted.
They had the gem on Ice 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 previously, but obviously went down. Doesn't have it anymore. Sitting on the Darkseer.
They're up on this high ground right there. Burrow Strike finds the backline. RP on the wall. The beautiful combination takes them all down. And now he's all left alone. 23 Savage forced to pop his BKB. Ice 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 and him are the only ones left alive. They have the Chen available. Now trying to run out of there.
Nice stun.
In your dream, seeing if he can get away. This could be everything that they were hoping for, and maybe even a bit more. 23 Savage throws out that stun. Do they have enough damage? He is so freaking tanky, but the crits coming in from Meracle. The empower damage, they're all grouped together. 23 Savage will eventually go down. No buybacks, but I don't know if there's any objectives. They get the Rapier on Ember Spirit. What a freaking fight.
What else scary is that Refresher Orb sitting on the Refresher Shard, sorry, sitting on top of Roshan and Fnatic. They've scouted it out. They want to go forward. They've got the Leveler on the Alchemist as well, so there's going to be a lot of bashes coming through here, but he's not quite level 25 yet.
Oh, danger, danger. Sticking together. They're all together. That was the worst wall. Oh, God. All right, Yule Scepter lift up, though. Forev trying to run away. Burrow Strike. Maybe it was all a bait and all a ploy. Can they make it work? Yule Scepter lift up on both of them. Forev's just going to TP out of there, but they get the Abyssal Blade connection for the kill. Oh, wow. I mean, he went for everything there with that vacuum. He thought he was going to be able to catch several different heroes, but he didn't end up finding any of them, really. It happens too quick.
Yeah, and he'd previously used the TP scroll, so he couldn't even TP back to the outpost to try and make something happen. Oh.
Chase? Rooted?
Pretty on point on In Your Dream side and catching out multiple heroes inside the RPs that any sort of active abilities haven't really been getting off.
You know, I think I was maybe a little bit unfair to Forev there in my commentary. I think it was a really good play by Fnatic to be super split up as the BKB comes out. In Your Dream trying to find somebody, does manage to get jabs. He held on to that RP. Do they have a stun? Ooh, that was
playing
close.
With fire, my friend.
That was real close. Damn. All right, there's still a chance. They've got the RP available, but it needs to be perfect. Vacuum wall, there it is from all of them. The RP afterwards, the snowball save. They kept him alive. What? Are you kidding me? She dies eventually. That's only the Aegis. 23 Savage left alone. Burrow Strike through, trying to take him down. The Remnant in, wants to kill the Abyssal Blades to get a little bit of space. Trying to run to the other side. Silence for the Omen is the Ember Spirit. But do they have any extra follow-up? Rooted for the second time. 23 Savage, rooted. Burrow is off the mark. Ah, it hurts, but 23 Savage cheese, vacuum another time. They finally snowball. Can I keep him alive? There's no way he lived through this, as they are eventually going to kill off the Owl, kill off the Tusk. T1. It ain't pretty, but it's happening. You can tell that momentum, the shift that we're experiencing in this game, it's getting crazy.
And now you've got the Daedalus finished up on Meracle as well, so he's still even just 5-slotted. He's got this empty bottle sitting there on him. Oh, the jump back in, the wall, trying to save In Your Dream. Can they do it? Another skewer away, running out of there. Stun on himself because of the Lotus Orb. They need to get out. Forev is going to be able to make the jump. Can he escape in time? Paulison in no man's land. Blinding Light pushback. He's gonna Glimmer Cape for the moment. Can he find a place to hide? Ice 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 spots Paulison, and there's gonna be the blink forward for the kill.
So it is, you know, a couple of clutch kills. But again, you look at that, there was a buyback from 23 Savage.
Especially now, like, if he doesn't do something, that leaves a window open for T1 to try and get on the offensive. Dragon form is down.
Well, it is going to be a rapier for Alchemist done now, and he has the Chemical Rage regen. They find one here, it's Jabs. That's a nice kill to take him out right at the start. He does have buyback. Moon kind of in no man's land now. Does Frev find him in time? Oh, not quite going to be there. The Timeless Relic was picked up, by the way, for the Thinking now. And as we hit 50-minute mark, still a little ways away from that tier 5. But Fnatic, where are they going to find? Jump in, stun, that's in your dream. Fine for the moment. Lotus orbed. Glimmer caped. Back away. Frev looking for an opening. Moon's gonna blink up to the high ground, and ice. And kind of in no man's land is gonna be skewered back in for another round. There's gonna be the Abyssal Blade immediately catching there onto the Sand King, and now in your dream, he's just dead. Buyback on the Sand King, trying to get out with the rest of them. They need to escape if at all possible. Amdisk hasn't been procced yet for Meracle, so if they jump on him, he still has an out. Paulison, oh my god, he's eventually gonna get stunned, but he doesn't quite die. He actually manages to live through that. There was something that just got transferred over. Was that another Aghanims now?
Sounded like it. Onto the DK. Black Dragon's here.
Hello. I am large and in charge. And my name is Ice. And that is a long stun. And buildings. It looks like they're done. Megas. Not the end of the game. But it's a little scary. Surged forward. Meracle thinking about chasing, thinking about doing some damage.
It's a rough one. In another 10 seconds, Roshan's going to be up. They're scouting it out with Fnatic, and it's going to have all 4 of those items on it as well. Second Rapier. Solar Crest leaves it vulnerable. I wonder who's going to take the actual Ags itself. Maybe it'll go to 23 Savage just so that he gets the little bit of extra damage boost.
Jump into all of it, finding some. Cheese still left on the ground. Meracle backs out. Savage walking brazenly forward. He has the Aegis now, along with that Rapier.
Wanting multiple forms of initiation, but now you're in a rough position where you've got multiple lanes that are poised to be pushing in. Mid lane's already there, so no backdoor protection if they wanted to go forward. Waiting a couple of seconds here. Yep, there goes the ultimate.
Nice. They get the first one down. Oh man, a big crit there. Stun. Turn back against him. The RP pulls back onto 2. There's going to be the follow-up. Is it enough? Yes, indeedy duty. They take down 1. Can they take down this Alk? They will, as they find themselves that first finish. Now the Aegis coming back for another round. Roshan, the heal from it coming out. 23 Savage, then for that stun. Under control for the moment.
He's gonna lose his Rapier.
He's gonna go down. They're gonna be able to find that kill. They didn't go for the Ancient. The buyback comes on in. A good snowball afterwards comes as Yokum tries to get back into the base. They're gonna be able to get the snowball turnaround. He's inside his own snowball, and they find that kill as well. Fnatic, they haven't been able to take this fight at all.
Ice picked up the Rapier, but he's in a vulnerable position.
All right, Jabs turned around upon. They found one. Burrow Strike there again onto 2. They're hexing the Darkseer and doing all the damage that they can onto him. He has Greaves in just a second if he can get it off in time. Burrow Strike to save the Coddle's life. Paulison's still living. They have the Rapier back into the Alchemist's hands. There's going to be another Eul Scepter lift up. And it looks like finally Frev might be going down. Can they take down this Ancient? I think the answer is, well, yes. Although there is a glyph. Disarmed. 23 Savage turned upon yet again. If they can find this kill, they don't have buyback on anybody left, but the DK jumps forward, tries to take down the Ancient. Blinding Light pushback. It's gonna be enough.
And Jabs at the end with the "oh thank God" voice line on the chin. Couldn't be more fitting.
Unreal. They eventually try and get some more pressure on Frev. Good, they're just gonna let him get some farm in.
He's been doing a really good job though, farming underneath the tower.
Oh! Know about that ward.
Battle favors me.
Ice has been able to avoid multiple ganks, but it looks like this one is finally going to be a bit too much for him. Chase comes in, and they get the kill. Thought about going on tied against behind, ready to party. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, like, because normally you see just the points in the breath as more Chase coming. They're trying to find Yokum, pull him back in on that Tusk. He's level 6. Snowball is there, but he doesn't get it off, and it's going to be a dual victory for Ice Ice Ice. Now further forward they jump. Dissimulate out on the other side of it, chasing Paulison. Instead, now they turn. In Your Dream shows up, blows up Moon. Maybe going to be able to take down another. Ice Ice Ice, it's a really big, overwhelming odds, and there's going to be the Echo Slam to kill off Meracle. They are soul binded together, but Rev, does he have enough range to get in there? They get the kill onto Ice 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 by virtue of In Your Dream. DJ looking to TP out. Adaptive Strike broken. In Your Dream chasing. Can he kill him? I think the answer is going to be yes as they waveform forward. No more mana. DJ throws out the enchant totem, but in the end, do they get him? Over? Yeah, they know where he's at. They got the kill. They got one kill there. Paulison. He's trying to figure out who does he want to pop? Who's he trying to kill here? Oh god, 23-7. He gets the kill on the Grimstroke hide in the trees. Oh. Game, and I think he's just like running underneath the towers instead, and now he's got a Vambrace, so he's gonna switch that one out. The flurry of different types of items, but he's ending on the Vambrace. All good news for the AM.
Your Dream might walk into a vulnerable position back.
And instead is the one that's in a vulnerable position. He's gonna drop. They get that kill. Waveform forward. DJ. That was not a good enough Echo Slam. And in the meantime, In Your Dream switches into the Jakiro. Tries to find himself an opening. 23 Savage jumps in. Almost takes down Paulison. They will be able to get another kill onto Jabs. But AM gets out as well as Ice Ice Ice. I mean, this is normally, I think, the role that Moon tries to play, which is like that aggressive, get in there, create chaos type of hero. But in this game in particular, they get the duel off. I don't know if this is actually going to work. Moon trying to make it happen. In Your Dream pulled back in, but he got the switch off in the straight form. And now the wall dropped down onto one. They're going to take down DJ to start this fight off. And again, just a little bit over aggressive by Fnatic, and T1 reacting perfectly. You know exactly what they need to do. Moon, he's caught off the other side of the trees. Finds him. Going to be the chase down. Do they have enough for the kill? Yes, indeedy duty. Meracle with the triple kill.
He could be completely free just to TP down there. On the flip side, though, now that he's got this Manta style... Oh.
Dude, look at this. Meracle, he pings it out. He knows exactly where he was going to go. They have an idea. They see him over here. Jump in. Diffusal Blade. They've got him caught. The Manta trying to live. Is it going to be enough? No. Dude, Meracle read that so pretty. That was like, I don't know, Fox up smash on a roll. It was beautiful.
I got that reference. Don't worry about it.
So did everybody. Cool.
Oh, they caught DJ with the vacuum. Very nice.
Oh, well done. T1 playing it pretty.
I'm more of a puff player myself, though, so...
Disgusts me.
I don't rest, though. I use rollouts. Very different. It's actually able to be executed to perfection by T1, at least thus far, you know. Anti-Mage getting picked out that one time due to the great presence of mind coming from Meracle. You know, like, if I'm an Anti-Mage, this is where I'm going to be at this stage of the game.
Absolutely. And he was absolutely right. Guess what? Ice 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 jumped upon, wanted to duel somebody. It's not going to be enough. Moon also in trouble, stunned for half his life. Dead for the other half. As they find 2 more kills on cores.
You've got the maxed out Ice Shards. You've got the Fate that's going to be doing a ton of damage. You don't need the Ricky there to make something happen.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Second there is... They're looking. They want to find this fight. This is a little bit scary. Underneath the ward, they run into Yokum. They run to a couple more afterwards. DJ Echo Slam land onto 2. Oh, the comeback is pretty. Can they find this secondary round of fights, though? It's actually not looking like it's good enough. The snowball saving and the jump away. Meracle didn't die. He got the BKB off in time. So they still end up losing 3 on T1, but they didn't lose Meracle. Oh, God, the Remnant was so close. They almost got him. So 22 minutes in, it's a 5,000 gold lead for this one team. Now some of these remnants back in case the Ricky happens to be nearby. You like to see those types of plays.
Mid lane.
Getting them?
Nice ice. Down again. They're trying to get a pick off here onto someone with the smoke coming through from 23 Savage, but he's not farming throughout all of this. And Faker, not Faker, Forev, he's positioning himself really well. They found him out though.
Yeah, they did, but the fissure kind of separating. They can't get all the damage onto him. It's enough though. Meracle shows up, tries to take down another one. In your dream there as well. 23 Savage as well as Moon get the TP out. Continuing to invade the jungle and the areas where Fnatic want to be, but Fnatic, for you know, as much as it's 23-9, they have by and large been able to avoid some of these bad pickoffs. Like this one, I think you're okay with Ice 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 dying, as it looks like he is probably going.
Top tower is under attack.
Look at what's happening in the top side while all this is happening. Like, yeah, Ice 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 is going to die. That's a tier 2 tower going down. And even if they were going to pick him off, what does that actually translate to outside of Rosha?
I agree. It is going to try and pressure this out now. It's going to make him pay a little bit for going in and getting that Rosh. And now he knows, okay, nobody's coming for me yet. Backs out afterwards. And he still is, by a pretty good margin, the most farmed hero in the game. Meracle jumps on top of jabs, blow up, and they're away again.
He still doesn't have his 4-star. Very cool to be able to pick up the telescope though. It minimizes.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Going in, the vacuum from the low ground, and managed to find the kill. He switched over into the Legion Commander, has the press the attack again for another round of it. Going to take down this building. Nobody is home. Nobody is here. Nobody is stopping this complete and total destruction that's coming out. But now they found up on the top side. What? Okay. No anti-mage. In Your Dream's gonna take this building. Snowball immediately there to save if they need to. Moon is gonna be punched back, and they will eventually find this kill on Joachim, it looks like. Well, 23 Savage trying to see if he can take this fight. They find one follow-up finish. Now the kill on the jabs yet again. They're keeping Forev under fire. T1 kind of in an awkward position right now. Forev is in super duper duper deep, and he's gonna be taunted and pulled back in. And Meracle is here along with In Your Dream. Okay, they're not gonna go for it. Yeah, and you know, talking about that, saying how he was like still a little bit behind the anti-mage, no longer. He's like right there with them now. And well, they found themselves another. Moon trying to escape, gets the astral step up to the high ground. Maybe he can find a kill, gets the jump out afterwards. Very quickly out of there. They can't kill off Moon. Allison, oh man, I like that one a lot. Dream?
I mean, it's worth nothing if you die beforehand, but
you're not wrong. Meracle is able to find a kill on the jabs. The stealth assassin is going to be destroyed. Moon is able to finish him off, and that is a huge streak. Can't afford to give up that kill at all. Somebody else that was clipped on does have the counterspell magic resistance picked up. This Dark Portrait is super valuable if you can get it onto the AM, obviously, but after that last fight, it sort of proves how difficult that can sometimes be. Macropyre down, Snowball save, done there. Onto Forev, still living for the moment. They have Guardian Greaves if they need to pop them. Now leashed together, now the Dark Portrait, throwing it out for a second. That's a lot of damage onto these guys. They got a good couple of illusions, but, well, now they're dead. So that maybe wasn't that great. Now Moon pops the BKB, so too does Meracle. Chasing out of there. Can they get away? In time, Paulison chased down by 23 Savage. They have another illusion now. This is a Darkseer illusion. Snowball up onto the high ground. They are gonna blow them up afterwards. So dead for 90 seconds, no Grimstroke, and they managed to find that catch on Joachim afterwards. Ice Path from long range. Fnatic, after being bullied and bum rushed over and over, take another team fight win. And Now T1, they need to come up with an answer. They jump in. They've been able to find Ice Ice Ice. Can they blow him up in time? Able to just barely get the jump away from there. In your dream train on 23 Savage. Does he have enough damage? Going to get the surge away. Jumping onto that backline. Another buyback used, this time by the Riki and the Tusk. So Fnatic.
DJ is such a god, man. They were pinging out 23 Savage farming in the bot side saying, well boys, our time is now. They've got nothing to really TP to. Let's try and burst it down super quick.
They can get it in time. Him showing on that lane might come back to bite them. Overwhelming odds down in the midst of it. They're going to throw out that remnant. Hits onto Roche. Still trying to take this down, but now AM has shown up. Silence on the Moon right at the start. They've managed to find the stun. They got him for the second. Meracle, they got the pop BKB. And he's able to get into the tricks of the trade. Yoakum control, but not going to be dead as of yet. Still has a snowball available to him if they want to use it. Okay, Soul Bind. Now leashed onto both of these two. They're going to be able to back out. Illusion created. Sending it in and gonna try and hit a couple of heroes. Still Roche very, very low. In your dream, going in, trying to finish it off. They've got him down and BKB pop running in, trying to get it. The jumping agents stolen by 23 Savage, but is it gonna be good enough? They're all in the midst of this wall now. Jabs gets blown the hell up. In your dream, trying to find more targets to stick to. As over on the top side, they managed to find the dual kill on a Meracle again. They got him. The Riki is not able to live through this, and 23 Savage now turns on Apollos, an anti-mage mad. Got the Aegis, managed to find the kills, and well, DJ, one more time again, did it in your dream. Taunted, finally gonna be found, and can they get the finish though? Blink away? Is he actually gonna live here? They're trying. Oh, he wants to get out of there real bad. Another round of blinks. Waveform in a second. He doesn't quite have the mana. His mana's getting burned. They jump in. They find it. In your dream, he is dead. Finally, the streak is claimed, and the tip comes out from Moon. Real savage here. My God. And Ice Ice Ice. I mean, he's got big plans right now, apparently. He wants to go for the tier 4 towers. They're calling it. Let's end this game. Hyping up the buildings, throwing out whatever they can. Leash for the moment, trying to get that Dark Portrait out. Oh no, he used it on himself. Oh, the counter spell. Really well timed there, and that is so much of what they were hoping to get out of the defense. Still 25 seconds till that's available. Taunt as they get the dual snowball save yet again. T1 trying to hold on, but the Echo Slam comes in afterwards. DJ, this man knew what he needed to wait for, and he did it beautifully. Throne exposed. Fnatic are looking like they are going to finish this one up, barring a Meracle to jump in, the silence to turn it back around. They turn on to poor old Forev, who is going to get eaten alive. Double kill. Well, eyes on the prize. Ice 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 says, let's finish this freaking game off. They throw out a ton of remnants. They jump in, kill Meracle one more time. GG. Fnatic 2-0.
Again, a much longer game than in the previous series, but roller coaster style continues. It was Fnatic having such a strong early game.